My name is Angela and I am the campaign manager for the Ohio River Cleanup Project. In reviewing your campaign poster, which is going to be used to bring awareness to this campaign, I have found several ethical concerns I wish to discuss with you so that corrections can be made. These revisions must be made so that we receive the targeted social perceptions of this movement from the public. First, I have concerns over the visual stereotypes that are being displayed throughout this image. In using the image chosen featuring poor African children alongside a dirty river coupled with the text saying, "Let's help them clean up," the poster is perpetuating a social statement rather than communicating our goals with the campaign, which is to bring awareness to the cleanup project. Additionally, it seems there is digital alterations in the poster in which the main photo of the children has been altered and exaggerated to appear thinner, darker, and dirtier, and digital alterations have also included your combination and overlaid images of celebrity humanitarians, which, when combined with the main photo, gives off the appearance of celebrity endorsement in this campaign. Important to note, as stated by visual expert Robin Landa, original artwork created by other illustrators or photographers cannot be changed without the creator's approval or the specific rights in the license with the stock vendor. This is another issue to address as there are no image source acknowledgments located on the poster. Before discussing changes that need to be made, the ethical implications surrounding the choices you have made must be addressed. Stereotypes and manipulated images affect social perceptions. In framing the poster the way you have through manipulated appearances of the children and text that not only places blame on the children for the condition of the Ohio River, it makes the viewers believe that they must be concerned about their part in the issue due to the color choices you have made. Each of these elements raise ethical concerns that perpetuate negative social ideas about the demographics within the community. According to information collected from Rasmussen College course content, while the stereotype seen through the focus on race is teaching viewers certain racial perceptions, the digital alterations teach the public to tie specific and negative social status to this group of individuals. In this case, you are teaching the viewers to perceive this racial group as having a social status that is poor, dirty, and bad for the surrounding community and environment. It is important that you recognize that images like these cross an ethical line. When it comes to the use of celebrity photos on the image, this creates a further ethical concern through false advertising. False advertising is not just an ethical concern due to its risks to a company's reputation, but the potential for legal problems as well by breaking the Federal Trade Commission's Truth in Advertising standard. According to the FTC, when consumers see or hear an advertisement, whether it's on the internet, radio, or television, or anywhere else, federal law says that the ad must be truthful, not misleading, and then, when appropriate, backed by scientific evidence. The FTC enforces these truth in advertising laws, and it applies the same standards no matter where an ad appears, in the newspapers and magazines, online, in mail, or on billboards or buses. As a designer, you have responsibilities and expectations you must uphold, which, according to Robin Landa, visual media expert, includes construct clear communications to a target audience and respond to audience contexts, understand how to address people who vary in their psychographic and demographic profiles and cultural communities, understand where people spend their time, anticipate their behaviors, and value their time, understand ethics in practice, be sensitive to people's cultural perspectives, and to be tolerant. The following poster highlights suggested changes to be made. First, you need to consider changing the color of the textual element to evoke the right emotions. Previously, the text showed the color combination of red and yellow, communicating that you were warning caution to the words that were printed. The new combination of yellow and blue communicates caution and cleanliness. The text has also been changed to reflect a more positive and inclusive message that the river is the responsibility of everybody in the community. For facilitating the readability and flow of the text, you must also consider creating a variation in the text type with color, quote, size, and boldness as stated by Robin Landa. All of this is seen throughout this new image. Since this campaign is about cleaning up the Ohio River, it is important to note that in bold print across the poster, by stating Ohio River Cleanup Project and providing a photo of people who are cleaning up a river in their community, it is going to express the intentions of this campaign. Ensuring the ethical use of the visual elements on my poster, I have used two different methods that you can apply in the future. First, to give proper acknowledgement of the main image source, I have placed the source URL directly on the image. This ensures I give credit to the owner of this image, thus no copyright laws are being broken. If you wish to modify or alter images you find online, there is a method you can use in your searches. As you can see with the image at the bottom of my poster, I have modified it by adding my own text on top of the image. How I was able to do this was through an image search in which I changed my search criteria on usage rights to labeled for reuse with modification. These methods of sourcing and using online images must be reflected in your own work moving forward in order to remain ethical. It is important to understand how to identify and correct unethical visual and media practices because the impacts are not just limited to your targeted audience. They can impact the views of a younger audience. All of the social perceptions and ideals that are displayed to younger generations is cultivated, and that eventually affects and skews their overall worldviews. This has an impact on society as a whole. With that in mind, the goals moving forward will be to refocus the message of the ad on the campaign to gain support while using visual elements that are ethically sourced and used effectively and strategically to ensure the social perception and awareness is met by the members of the community.